Welcome back to sports. I'm Shannon Beijing. The Florida volleyball team is the 11th seed going into the NCAA Tournament Sweet 16. Their first matchup will be the 6th seed Wisconsin Badgers. The Gators are 4-0 all-time against Wisconsin and 1-0 in NCAA play. Florida is led by Ramat Alassan in blocks per set and Mackenzie D'Agostino in hitting efficiency. The Badgers are led by Lauren Gillis in kills and Tiana Williams in blocks. Florida head coach Mary Wise says the Gators will have to be careful since Wisconsin is a double threat.
They're also an elite defensive team. They will scrap and keep balls in play. So as good as they are at getting kills, they're just as good as preventing kills. It's going to be really, really hard to score.
The Gators Sweet 16 action tonight will get started at 5:30. There are some high school hoops tonight with several local teams in action. Looking first at the boys matchups, Buchholz will visit Gainesville High School, and Eastside will be on the road as well, taking on Santa Fe. And Union County will host Hawthorne, and all of these games will tip off at 7:30. Now looking at the girls' teams, Gainesville will host Eastside at 7:30, and Hawthorne is at Union County, and they're already in action after tipping off at 4:30. We're just one day away from finding out who will be doing the Heisman, as 3 of college football's best players are in New York City for the awards ceremony. The prize will be handed out tomorrow night, so let's take a look at the 3 contenders. Alabama's Derrick Henry is looking to become the first member of the Crimson Tide since 2009 to win the Heisman. This season has been explosive for Henry, earning over 1,900 yards and 23 touchdowns. Stanford's Christian McCaffrey comes in as the unlikely hero, leading Stanford with more than 1,800 rushing yards just 1 year after tearing his ACL. McCaffrey has earned another 540 yards receiving and 13 touchdowns this season. And Clemson's Deshaun Watson is the only quarterback in the running and could be the 6th consecutive QB to win the award. Watson has thrown for over 3,000 yards and 30 touchdowns while leading the Tigers to an undefeated season. The ceremony will begin tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Florida men's basketball is on the road, taking on number 1 Michigan State. This marks the first time in program history the Gators have faced a non-conference number 1 team. The Spartan offense has been strong this season, averaging 82 points per game. But the Gators' defense has been able to hold opponents to about 60 points a game. Both teams are about the same when it comes to turnovers. The Gators average 10, while the Spartans average 12. Florida's defense struggled earlier this week, and head coach Mike White says the Gators need to be stronger when taking on an offense like Michigan State.
We'll probably have to throw everything that we have at them just to try to slow them down. But they're not going to be very easy to press. You know, their entire roster passes the ball well. They take care of the basketball. Their guards just make great decisions. They're just really, really sound at everything that they do.
Tomorrow's tip-off at East Lansing is set for 4 o'clock. And the Gators women basketball team extended their winning streak to 8 games, defeating Wisconsin last night 91-75. After several Gators put up career performances, the Orange and Blue are on their way back to the O-Dome to take on Robert Morris on Sunday. The Colonials are shooting 34% from beyond the arc, while the Gators are shooting 28%. Florida averages about 45 rebounds a game, and Robert Morris isn't far behind, averaging 42. Now, the Gators average 80 points per game while holding opponents to 67, but they will have to stay strong on defense to stop Robert Morris, who averages 72 points. Tip-off in the O-Dome is set for 2 o'clock on Sunday.
All right, Shannon, thank you. Before we go, let's get one last check on the weather.
Temperatures are falling now, and they'll continue to fall to 59 degrees by 10 o'clock, down into the low 50s by morning, so a little cool but above average for this time of year. What else is above average? Well, the temperatures in the afternoon Saturday and Sunday could be near record-breaking. Record highs in Gainesville, 85 degrees, coming close to it, especially on Sunday. Then it turns a bit wetter. Rain chances are on the rise, and they stay elevated Monday through Thursday. And we're watching 2 fronts, but temperatures still staying above average all the way through the next 6 days. Back to you.
Rebecca, thank you. We'll be back Monday at 5, but your Florida news is always on at WUFT.org.
Here on WUFT TV, BBC World News is up next, and the PBS NewsHours is coming up at 7 o'clock. Have a good night.